queens of commerce as well.
You know, we have far too big a country, far too big a government, but far too big a country to have one government attempting to rule this vast region. Do you think there's any chance of a breakup of the U.S. in this sort of revolutionary situation?
Yeah, absolutely there is. These secessionist movements are real, and we think they're going to continue.
So there is some hope.
Oh, yeah, and you know, America, you know, is a very flexible and resilient country. We're not being flexible or resilient because Big Brother is taking over. The government now operates and owns the largest insurance companies, the largest mortgage company. They're going to be owning a piece of the auto industry. So, yeah, you know, it's a fight against a totalitarian government. You could call it communist, when a state-owned monopoly runs everything, or you could call it fascist, or you could call it socialist. But the one thing you cannot call it is free market enterprise. So, yeah, there's going to be rebellions, and, you know, things will change for the better if we break up with these criminal governments that are in place now. And I don't say that lightly. You know, the war in Iraq is being fought for false reasons. Whether or not they knew it was false is an academic question. The reality is it's false. So under the moral code that I was raised in my religion as a Catholic, you know, killing people, innocent people, for fake reasons is a crime, as is robbing people blind, as they're doing now with these bailouts and other types of criminal activities that are just stealing. So until that system changes, nothing will change.
Well, certainly while Saddam Hussein was a bad guy, I'm sure, but he didn't kill 1 million people like George Bush has done, 1 million innocent civilians just in his war in Iraq.
Again, it had nothing to do, remember, there was no weapons of mass destruction or ties to al-Qaeda, the two reasons we were given to go to war. So you can't change the reasons, obviously, although they try to, as to why we're at war.
Well, Gerald Celente, thanks so much for coming on today, and I think, no question, it is a criminal gang in Washington. They've gotten us all in very hot water, but maybe we can put them in a little bit of hot water as a result and have a brighter future.
Yes, we can, but not unless the people decide not to vote for a lesser of two evils any longer and only take a new route.
Hey, you sound like my column today.
Okay.
Gerald, thanks so much. Take a look at the Trends Research Institute, trendsresearch.com. Take a look at his journal. And Gerald Celente, thanks so much for coming on.
Okay, thank you very much.
You've been listening to The Lou Rockwell Show. Produced by LouRockwell.com, the best-read libertarian website in the world. Thanks for listening.